Yeah. I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turned tuition paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never build what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage whipping on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age, you don't need motivation. You need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, waited too long. Yeah. I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turned tuition paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never build what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage whipping on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age, you don't need motivation. You need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, waited too long.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Good Thursday morning, everybody. Let me welcome y'all back to Attraction Economics. I am your host, Big Dog Barking, and as y'all enter the building, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you would like to donate to the channel, to Attraction Economics, please hit the Cash App $ Big Dog Barking 2132. Big donation, small donation, all donations are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? But I also know that gas prices high, food high, everything done got high again. So you know what I'm saying? If you got it, you got it. If you don't get it, I understand completely. You feel what I'm saying? So before I get into today's topic about scarcity creates a session, let me tell y'all what I think about what's going on in these relationship conversations. You know what I'm saying? Let me just be honest with y'all. So yesterday, my wife come home from work about I want to say about 6:30, close to 7, something like that. She brought Wingstop. She called me and asked me what I want to eat and said, bring me some Wingstop. You know what I'm saying? So she brought me some the high honey dry rub chicken, bone of chicken, you know. So we sitting down in the living room, we watching 40-year-old virgin on Disney Plus. And we trip, 40-year-old virgin, that's a classic in my house. You feel what I'm saying? We love 40-year-old virgin over here. We still got that joint on DVD. That's how much of a classic it is right now. I think I got it on Apple TV. I bought it. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. I got a couple of movies I bought that's on Apple TV just in case, just classics, you know what I'm saying? Like Wolf of Wall Street, Moneyball, shit like that. So we watching the movie and I'm tripping. I done seen this movie 100 times. I know this movie backwards and forwards, you know what I'm saying? I'm tripping. And I'm looking and I'm realizing is that this is what's going on in 2026 is that you got a lot of guys in their 30s, 40s that have problem dealing with women. Now, if you remember the movie, if you remember the movie, you know what I'm saying, he was a cooler dude, you know what I'm saying, had a little life, whatever, working at an electronics store. And his co-workers was gonna have a poker game, right? And they need the fifth man. They asked him to come play poker, right? And while they sitting up in the store playing poker, they get talking about they conquest with women and shit like that. So when it get down to Steve Carell character Andy, he trying to break down a situation he had with a female, and they listening and shit like that. When he said he feeling on this lady titties, and they felt like bags of sand. You feel what I'm saying? They was like, "Oh, it's a problem." Hey, wait, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Are you a virgin? And he trying to play it all like, "Nah, I don't know what y'all talking about." Ooh, all that good shit right there. And come to find out he a virgin, and they asking questions like, "Nigga, how you a virgin, bro? Like, what happened?" And, he tried, and he never could get it. It ain't like he never attempted. He just could never finish the quest. So they went on a couple of missions, you know what I'm saying? They went to the bar. He got over with a drunk chick, and he could have got some that night, but he shot it threw up shellfish and daiquiri all in his face. That didn't work. And then, they went speed dating. That didn't work. He started messing with the little chick in the bookstore. At the end of the movie, he got over with her, but she was too much for him. Then he meet the little junk that work at the eBay store, and he like her. She cool, but the problem is with the problem ain't it's really not a problem, but the thing was she was a mother, a grandmother. Matter of fact, 3 kids, 21. I think she said 21, 16, and 6. With a grandchild, a 1 year old, a gift, a grandma I like to fuck, and it was no real problem. The problem came in is with Andy was that he know how to seal the deal. He know how to seal the deal. He put the pussy on the pedestal, pussy liar. But anyway, at the end of the movie, he ended up getting him some pussy. So he had to get married to get it. I don't know why he had to get married to get it, because she was throwing that ass at his ass. But as I was looking at the movie, and I say this a lot, is that movies like that, TV shows like The Big Bang Theory, where you stay across the hall from a hot chick and you see niggas running in at her door all day, every day, and yet and still you still want to fuck with them. And then you get up with her and you blow it because you trying to get her to act right. And on top of that, you wanna push her nose in the shit she created and say if she would have picked better. I be just sitting there looking at this shit, and I be like, bro, in 2026, that's how y'all guys act right now. Y'all act like guys that don't know how to talk to women, can get women, and don't know how to seal the deal, be in love with women that got niggas, and then when you finally get a chance to get the pussy, you fuck it up because you talk about all they bad decisions they made before they got with you. And this is said in California. This ain't even black boys. These are white guys. These ain't niggas. These are white guys that's going through these issues. So I look back and I'm like, bruh, this is everything I sit back and watched in the early 2000s. Now, mind 2005, I was married man in 2005. I was married in my 20s. And I'm sitting back and I'm watching these shows, How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory. I'm watching all these different shows and shit like that. And I'm reminiscing in the movies in the early 2000s. I'm reminiscing about this shit. And it's like, bruh, that's y'all now. That is y'all now. Awkward. Stay at home with your mama stepbrothers. Don't know how to talk to women. If you can't get your way, you're crashing now, spoiled, entitled. all types of shit. And I'm sitting back like, this is life recreating art. Or was it art recreating life? Cause I was watching them shows and I was like, this shit was very funny. I watched the movie, that shit was hilarious. Hilarious. It was little situations that I'm laughing at this shit and I'm like, bro, this shit funny as hell. And now I'm looking around on online, offline. I see a lot of this shit online. So I want to take what the hell y'all got going on as entertainment. I really do. I want to take what y'all got going on. It's purely comedy, drama, you know. And I want to take what y'all saying as comedy. I do. I really do. Because it's funny to me. It's funny to me. But y'all acting like y'all don't know what it is. And then on top of that, you sit around here and make it seem like because advancements in women's empowerment, and I'm not a feminist by a long shot, y'all feel like because a woman got money and got an education, y'all have no power. None whatsoever. Y'all feel like because laws and this, that, and the third and gave women some power, y'all ain't got no power. Y'all ain't got no power. And I be sitting back and like, bro, what the fuck done happened? What happened? Society ain't told y'all motherfuckers in the past 20 some years that you can't do shit as a man. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what the hell y'all got going on? Y'all really depressed. Before I got on here, I'm scrolling on my TV. I'm on YouTube on my TV. And all I see is Megan Clay, Megan Clay, Megan Clay, Megan Clay, Megan Clay. We got women crashing out because Clay cheated on Meg. So fucking what? He cheated. And so what? So what? Your nigga done cheated on you 25 motherfucking times. You still fuck with his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your nigga the nigga you fuck with done cheated on you 7 more motherfucking times. And now all of a sudden you worship Meg and she get cheated on and then like, oh shit, but you ain't got no problem with Meg doing the shit she do. Make that make sense, ladies. You crash out because Clay cheated on her allegedly, but you don't have a problem with Meg telling you she'll take your nigga. She'll fuck your nigga. You ain't got a problem with her saying shit like that, but you got a problem with a nigga fucking off on. I bet. And niggas had me tripping because when they first got together, oh Clay, you don't know, Meg with shit. Now he done cheated on her. Well, that what happened when you try to mess with a high value man. Like, bro, stop this dumb ass shit, bro. Y'all trying to just like when motherfucker be sitting there talking about they your son and your son a daughter and certain shit and you trying to push them, and, it's one thing to push your kids into a direction so they can be better in whatever they doing, what is academics, athletics, whatever the case may be. It's a whole nother thing when you're trying to relive your childhood through your kids. That's crazy. That's wild. And it's like y'all trying to live your life through celebrities. And none of y'all motherfuckers are celebrities. Y'all ain't even a celebrity in your own motherfucking world. You know what I'm saying? Even in your own personal experience, you ain't even a star in your own world. You feel what I'm saying? That's crazy. Is that y'all look at all this shit, movies and TV and sports and music, and y'all look at all this shit that go on around you. Been looking at all this shit for the past 20 years, and now here we is in 2026, and y'all motherfuckers act like this shit is The Sims. Y'all want to be Grand Theft Auto / Call of Duty / Sims / hip hop, love and hip hop, Real Housewives, Real Husbands of Hollywood. Y'all slash everything, everything y'all done consumed over the past 20 motherfucking years. This is the results of the shit. And y'all motherfuckers stuck and stupid. Stuck and stupid. Now y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. I don't give a fuck. Never have, never will. I know I say shit to piss motherfuckers off. Don't care. Don't care. It's like y'all really go through the shit y'all done seen on TV. I heard a motherfucker say yesterday, if women would keep their legs closed, this is a man saying this shit. If women would keep their legs closed, men would marry the women. If ladies keep their legs closed, niggas will find no females that's fucking. Sorry to tell you that. That shit sounded real good to say, if the women keep their legs closed, niggas will start marrying the women. Bruh, I also heard out of some of the same niggas' mouths is this right here. I'm not waiting to see what that pussy feel like. Make that make sense. On one end, you say if the women that y'all got a problem with just keep their legs closed, more men would marry them. But then in the same breath would say, I'm not waiting for a female to give me no pussy. So do you want to get married? Do you want to be in relationships, or do you just want to fuck? I heard a motherfucker say he manipulated a motherfucker to get some pussy. And another dude said, well, did you really manipulate them if they gave you the pussy? Because they might want to fuck too. You'll sit up here and say, I'ma say what I gotta say to get inside the female drawers. And then also say, well, she should have picked better if she let me get inside the drawers. Like, what? How do this shit work? Explain to me how does all this logic work in 2026 to where I'ma tell you I'ma get over on your motherfucking ass, and then when I get over on your motherfucking ass, it's your job to decipher who's really for you or who really trying to get some pussy. Like, it's the women fault for being manipulated, and it's also the women's fault for being manipulated. Make that make sense. It's your fault for letting me manipulate you, and it's your fault for not knowing I'm manipulating you. Like, make this shit make sense. And the funny part about it ain't even the females I be tripping off of. I'm used to the bullshit that come out of females. Man, I'm married. I got a daughter. I deal with my mom-in-law, my sister-in-law. I deal with my son girlfriend. I deal with females in all shapes, sizes, and form, all ages. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to females bullshitting, lying, and manipulating and all that type of shit right there. I'm used to that shit. That shit don't even bother me. I'm not used to niggas sitting up saying, I'm not a manipulator, but I will manipulate. I'm not used to that shit. I'm not used to niggas getting mad at a motherfucker that get ass. You mad because you mad at my way. You mad at a nigga for getting pussy because he get pussy. Oh, you gotta tell them what they want to hear. That's part of getting pussy. She gonna tell you what you want to hear so she can get some money. That's just how that shit work. You mad at the dude because he know how to get some ass? You ain't gonna tell him the truth. Okay, well, you tell him the truth. Well, if I tell him the truth, I can't get no pussy. What the fuck are we talking about? You mad at one dude because he won't tell him the truth, but when I tell you to tell the truth, you like, I can't get no pussy if I tell the truth. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? And I understand that y'all will sit up here, panel to panel to panel, complaining about relationships. Oh, so many niggas ain't getting no relationship. So many niggas ain't getting no box. So many motherfuckers. Oh, women want their motherfucking way. Oh, no, the marriage ain't lasting past 5 years. Oh. It's so many motherfuckers that's fucked up and they desperate, they thirsty, and all that. I'm like, bruh, y'all motherfuckers sensitive as hell. One thing I learned from my 46 years of living, dog, is life is not fucking fair. You can't have your motherfucking way 24/7, 365. It's fucking impossible. Impossible. Even the richest motherfuckers in the world have a bad day. It don't go their way all motherfucking day. And we're talking about the Elon Musk and the Jeff Bezos and the Zuckerbergs of the world. They don't get their way every motherfucking day. And they rich. They got billions. They can go wherever the fuck they want to go and do damn whatever the fuck they want to do. And they don't have a good day every day. And they at the top, the tippy top. And your regular ass down here with me at the bottom, you're complaining about everyday situation that you can't or can control. But because you can't get your motherfucking way every time you go out in the motherfucking world, it's a problem. Like, bruh, chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. Y'all want to sit up here and create a line of, this is finna lead into what we're finna talk about. Y'all want to sit up here and create a form of women that don't do shit until they get with you. I'm gonna say that again. Y'all looking for a certain woman that look a certain way, act a certain way, don't do nothing, do everything according to what you feel like a woman's supposed to do, and will automatically give you all of that good shit the minute she lay eyes on you. No effort, no nothing. It's just that because I'm a man, I got a dick and balls, and this is the type of female I want. And soon as she see me and I see her, it's automatic. End of discussion. Happily ever after. This shit is nerve wracking. It's entertaining, but it's nerve wracking because it also leads to real world situations where teenage boys that follow some of this ideology are crashing out before they even get out of high school. Some of them before they get out of middle school. They ain't even got into their man body yet. And they already crashing out because the girl they got a crush on won't give them a stir. Look their direction. Some boy just flipped the girl on her goddamn head because she wouldn't talk to him. And they 14 and 15 years old. I don't forget where they was at, but I heard a couple people talking about that shit. And we don't even want to talk about the shit I see in Memphis when it come down to these little kids. This shit ridiculous. And then we'll say, well, it's the single mama problem. Well, who creating the single mamas? Well, you should. You need to stay with the nigga you gave a baby to. What if the nigga ain't shit? Well, you should have knew you wasn't shit when you first got with him. Niggas lie. And see, I realized something before I started this live today, and I'm finna get into it. I'm almost through ranting. Is that I'm like Blade. I'm like Blade, the Daywalker. I'm the Daywalker. Because I'm the motherfucker that see everything on both sides. I see everything on both sides. I'm the motherfucker that did a whole lot of dumb shit over the past 46 years of my life with women in relationships. I won, I lost. And when I'm in these conversations now, I sit up here and have these conversations on some real shit. On some real shit. I don't be trying to just say shit for audience. I say it was really on my brain, my opinion about shit. And it's like motherfuckers get froze when I start talking about this shit. Cause it's like, bro, I know the truth. This ain't one of them motherfucker that'll tell you the truth, and then you be like, oh, this is a conspiracy. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. No, 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 no. That's not real. That's not real. Nigga, I'm living proof. I'm living proof of what y'all niggas be complaining about. A motherfucker told me one time when I sat there and said, yeah, I done did some dirt ass shit. Do you deserve to be married? No. No, I don't. But I am. Now what? Well, you one of the problems. How I'm the problem? Because I could do what the fuck you want to do, and I got what you want to have. Don't blame me because I learned how to master my bullshit. Don't blame me because I learned how to literally put bullshit into motion to win by sprinkling a little truth in it. See, y'all want to sprinkle bullshit inside the truth. No, I sprinkle truth inside my bullshit. Not when I talk to y'all, but when I'm out in the real world, when I was dealing with women and shit like that, yeah, they know I'm with the shit. They'll call me, yeah, you with the shit. Yeah, and you like me being with the shit. And I'm not better than the nigga that's gonna treat you better. No, I'm good. I'm an option. I'm a good option. He might be a better dude, but I'm a better option. For what you want. I'm not the nigga you gonna run to for $1 million. I'm gonna tell you that off the muscle. I'm not that him. No, that's not me. I'm not that nigga. But you wanna have a good time, hit my line. That's me. Y'all just have to forgive me, bro. Sometimes I have to get shit off my chest, man, because y'all niggas be killing me, man. Y'all be doing the most, man. And then I just saw a motherfucker talking about we know y'all don't know. I'll be one of them motherfuckers that I don't understand the problem with black men. What's the problem? The women move in a certain type of way. Okay. They always move like that. You just not realize that shit. We're tired of it. Oh shit! You stand in line. Stand in line. Either you gonna play the game, or you gonna watch the game. You gonna have to play the game by a certain set of rules. Either you gonna create the rules for the game you want to play, or you gonna follow somebody else's rule to play this game. I just so happened to be an individual that came up and I learned the game by doing what I was doing. So now I can create a game. I can create the rules. It's on you if you want to play or not. Somebody else done created the rules. Society, because that's who all y'all complain about. Society done created these rules for men. Yeah. You're playing by society rules then. You're stuck inside society's box. They're telling you how to operate. Just like everything else you watched over the last 20 years. You've been programmed to move a certain motherfucking way. And then you get mad that you can't change the program. And maybe, because I'm glad my mama told me and my brother the things she told us before she passed away. She prepared us for y'all. She told us when we were little boys in the 80s and the 90s, this is what we were looking forward to when we were grown. She let me and him know a long time ago that this, what I see now in front of me, was gonna happen. She told me that when I was a little boy, that y'all niggas was gonna come around because of shit going on TV, shit going on in movies, and the invention of social media and shit like that. My mama, she had to be from the future or some shit like that. She had to have some psychic abilities or something for her to sit there and tell me and my brother day in, day out, week in, week out, until she passed away in 2003, that this, what we see now in 2026, was finna happen. She let us know a long time ago that this is finna happen. What's going on there was finna happen. And me and him just sit there and nodded our heads. Okay. And when we do have our conversations every so often, me and him talk about shit. He'll talk about some shit from Texas, what's going on in his real world, and I talk about some shit that's going on in the real world. Then we get to talking about social media and talking points, because he's like, bro, them motherfuckers got so many motherfucking talking points. The young niggas thinking they doing shit. The female thinking they get over. I'm like, yeah, I go through that shit online. Me and him be having the same conversation. The only difference is he see this shit more offline than online. I see this shit more online than offline. We having the same conversations. And then after we had these conversations, we'll sit back and say, yup, mama told us about this shit, didn't it? Yup, she did. She prepared us for y'all niggas. She prepared us for y'all females. That's why that's I guess that's why the shit that go on that y'all have all these problems about, that you had all these complaints about it, I guess it don't phase me. Cause I already knew it was coming. And then on top of that, I remember when I bought Kenya Moore book, she said like the first 1 or 2 chapters. And y'all can respect her or not. Look at how you want to look at her. She was Miss America. She been in a couple of movies, a couple TV shows. She been on Real Housewives of Atlanta. How you feel about Kenya Moore? How you feel about it? Me? I'm indifferent. But when I got her book a long time ago, in the first couple of chapters, she said this was finna happen. She said it was finna happen. This was in the early 2000s. She said this shit was finna happen then. Is that because of what's going on, niggas was gonna feel some type of way. And I don't even understand why y'all feel some motherfucker type of way when if they get money, what the fuck? Like you stop getting money because they get money. Oh, cause they got money and I'm no longer a utility. Like you want to be used. And then get mad when they use you. You want to be the provider and the protector so motherfucking bad, but get mad when they use you. Like bro, y'all silly. Motherfucking idiots. So anyway. Now that I got this shit out of my system, man. Hold up. Let me crack this Celsius. Oh, today, scarcity creates obsession. Why people want what they can't have. That's today's topic of conversation. Why do people want what they can't have? Why do people want shit that they can't get? It's amazing. But we gonna get into it. Let me crack this can on this Celsius, man. Y'all like, man, Kroger had these junk on sale 4 for $5. Man, I racked up on these bitches. My daughter put me on these junks when she was working at some little. I forgot what she was working at when she had first got out of college, and it was the vending machine had them Johnson now. And she was like, "Dad, you need to start drinking Celsius." Cause she knew I used to drink Red Bulls, and she was like, Red Bull crazy. So she was like, Celsius is a better alternative. It's an energy drink. So I drink Celsius in that. But scarcity creates obsession. Why people want what they can't have. Well, let's see. Can we talk about it? Why do people why do people ignore what's easy to get, but obsess over what feels just out of reach? My bad. Why does the person who replies instantly gets overlooked, while the one who disappears become unforgettable? It's not random, it's psychology. Scarcity creates obsession. Have y'all ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that the person that's always jumping when you say jump, you don't really care about them, but the person that put up a fight, you go a little bit harder for them? Have you ever thought about that? Why you do it? The person you can pick up the phone. That's why I say about options. When you got females, you got dudes in your circle right now that's ready to be in a relationship with you at the drop of a dime, and you don't even want them. You want the motherfucker that's hard to get. That's who you go after. And y'all can look at the thumbnail and say what you want to say about the thumbnail. That's how y'all look. The female, the dude that's in your circle, that's in your gravity, that's in your lane right now, that's available to you right now, that's willing to be in a relationship right now. You don't even want them. Nope, you want the dude, you want the female that's out of reach, out your league, out ain't even shooting at the same goal you shooting at. That's who you want. And because you can't get them, you go even harder to try to get them. And that's why I say a lot of time when niggas be talking about, oh, there's no good women out here. There's some good women out there, bro. There ain't that many of them. They're hard to find, or they out the way. That's why y'all craving them. But I'm like, if it was an abundance of good women, y'all wouldn't be complaining about you'll be complaining like, man, where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? Think about this shit. You know how many times a dude done approached me at a job, at a game, in the streets, whatever the case may be, and I know he got a chick. I know he got a chick. And the first thing he'll say is, where the hoes at? Like, nigga, don't you got some pussy at the house? Don't you got some pussy at the house? And the first question you ask me is where the hoes at? You got a woman. What? Now, when I say shit like that, that ain't me saying I'm a saint. I'm far from it. But it's like, bro, why you asking me where the hoes at? Why you asking me? I'm not looking for them. It just so happen I find them when I be in certain areas. I'm not looking for them. They just around. That what I be really telling niggas. Is like, all you gotta do is talk to them. They'll tell you if they a hoe or not. All you gotta do is talk to them. That's easy. All you gotta do is talk to them and they'll tell you if they a hoe or not. They'll tell you whether or not you can fuck on the first day. They'll tell you can go and fuck them on break. They'll tell you. They'll let you know. There's a whole lot of other shit going on. They gotta like you. They gotta find you attractive in some shape, form, or fashion. They gotta like you. They ain't even gotta like your personality. They just gotta fight, like you. A little bit like how you look, like how you dress, or some shit like that. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of extracurriculars going on because I was a nigga that could dress a certain way and talk shit. But again, why do y'all fight so hard for motherfuckers you can't get? Because it's psychological. It's a reason why I can't get this person. I want to know what the reason is. So anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So what we're gonna talk about today is why scarcity increases value. What? Oh, increases value, fuels desire, and makes people chase hard. This applies to relationships, business, money, and social status. Because the moment something feels limited, people treat it differently. And if you understand this principle, you stop over you'll stop over giving and start increasing your value. So again, it ain't just relationships, it's social status, it's business, it's money, it's life. Why you think motherfuckers do the things they do to get likes and views and subscribers? Because they feel like if they ain't got it, it's gonna hurt them. You gotta go extra hard just to get somebody to like your shit. You ain't got no money in your pocket. You gonna do whatever to get some money in your pocket. Because you feel like, oh, I ain't gonna never get no money. You wouldn't crash out and do some of the stupidest shit just to get a dollar. It's psychological, ladies and gentlemen. It's all in your goddamn head. And once you understand that and start making yourself more valuable, then bro, everything will be all right. And that's a lot of our problems that we are not valuable to ourselves. We don't find ourselves valuable. We need somebody to come in and co-sign us. We need somebody to give us a stamp to say that we that nigga, we that bitch. Why? Why do you need somebody to come in and stamp you? Why you ain't stamped yourself by now? Why you ain't put a crown on your own goddamn head? Why you ain't built your own throne? Why you need somebody to come in and do it for you? You feel what I'm saying? Why you going after shit that don't want you? Why? Why you going after shit that don't want you? Why you going after people that don't want you? Why? Why? You can't answer the question because you don't know why. I'm telling you, it's in your head. You looking for attention. You looking for validation. You looking for somebody to tell you that you exist. You okay? You good? You looking for somebody to tell you that shit. That's why you keep looking. That's why you need validation from somebody that overlook your motherfucking ass. You want them to acknowledge you. You want them to tell you that you are a good dude. You want them to tell you are a good woman. Why? 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 All right. The psychology of scarcity. Let's get into that part. The human brain is wired to value what might disappear. If something is everywhere, it feels common. If something is rare, it feels valuable. That's why limited edition products sell out. Exclusive events feel important. Hard to get people seem more attractive. Scarcity creates urgency, and urgency creates emotional intensity. People don't always want the best thing, they often want the thing they might lose. You don't want it because it's the best thing. You want it because you can't get it. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Bless me. You don't want it because it's the best thing. You want it because you don't want to lose it. And I done said this shit before. Back when I was a teenager going to school, when niggas used to skip class to go get the newest J's, it wasn't that many pair of J's to be bought. They was exclusive. If you didn't get them, you felt some type of way. I done seen some of my classmates get robbed for their Jordans, get robbed for their starter coats because they was exclusive. Everybody couldn't get them. Whether they didn't have them in stock, or they didn't have their size, or you ain't had the money. If you ain't get it, you ain't get it. And if somebody had it and you wanted it, You can either bought it off of them or you take it from them. One or two ways. I did both. So the truth of the matter is, again, when we look around, we see shit everywhere. And this is what I be trying to tell guys is this right here. It's like, bruh, the type of guys y'all are everywhere. That's why females do what they do. But I also tell the women, the type of women y'all are everywhere. That's why the niggas do what they do. See, I'm the individual that can sit there and tell you the truth. Y'all move the same motherfucking way. Most of you motherfuckers are average. Most of you motherfuckers are everywhere. And most of you motherfuckers get overlooked by overlooked motherfuckers. Make it make sense. Average people getting overlooked by average people. Don't nobody want to deal with what they already are. Everybody looking for the unicorn. Everybody looking for the unicorn. Overlooking each other and everybody the same shit. Everybody average and they overlooking each other to find the unicorn. Overlooking each other to find a motherfucking unicorn. And because you can't find the unicorn, that's why we had these conversations. Oh, the women need to do this, that, and the third. The men need to do this, that, and the third. Because I need my unicorn. I need my Loch Ness monster. I need Bigfoot. I need what y'all heard about, but can't never find. You ain't got no real good footage of this thing I'm looking for, but I done heard that it exists. I need to hurry up and find it. I need to hurry up and get it. And y'all be so pumped up about this shit. Y'all be so pumped up about this shit. It makes you feel some type of way that you ain't hurt, that you ain't got the virgin woman or the 666 dude. It makes you feel some type of way. And then when you have to deal with what you are average, you got something to say about what you are average. She's straight, but she ain't special. She ain't this, she ain't that. Woo, woo, woo. She are what you are. Average. See, you'll talk bad about the female that's being average, but then get mad when the female talk about you being average. You feel what I'm saying? Females will talk bad about the nigga being average, but don't want a female to talk about them being average. Why? When we both average. My wife is average. I'm average. The only thing I got is I'm 6 feet. That's it. 6 feet. Other than that, I'm average. Average money, average weight, average living. I'm average. Me and my wife average. My kids average. The majority of the people I hang around average. People I see every day. Average. People we come in contact with at jobs, average. In games, average. At restaurants, average. At the casino, average. At the movies, average. We average motherfuckers. And y'all got the nerve to sit up here and say, I deserve better than average when you're average. I deserve better than what I am. And I feel some type of way when what I want that's better than me don't pay me no motherfucker attention. You're average. You're available. You're everywhere. You're common. You're nothing special. You're not special. Trust and believe. I see shit when I'm seeing shit about OnlyFans and whatever they got going on. Ladies, y'all not special for y'all to make $150 a month on average. The average chick that do OF, whatever you're doing on that, whether you're by yourself or you got something going on with a dude or a female or whatever the case may be, you're only making $150 a month. I think my son makes $150 in a day. Yeah. You make 150 a month, and I know for a fact my son makes 150 in a day. But somehow, some way, you would tell one of his girlfriend's friends told him he was broke, but she was homeless. She ain't got no money, but told my son he was broke. You an average ass chick telling my average ass son he broke, but you ain't got no money. He make $150 a day. You ain't got no money, but you gonna tell the nigga with the money that he broke because of how he moved with the money he make. And I hate that my live didn't go well yesterday for some strange reason. I had technical difficulties and I had to erase that junk. So, but I was talking about money yesterday. On the last live I did, I had to delete it. I was talking about money. You looking at how he moved with his money and say he broke because he ain't got flashy shit on. But you broke and ain't got no money. You had to go sleep in the park. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And for you hustlers and scammers and niggas that supposed to be good at selling shit, bro, y'all ain't making no money either. Y'all ain't doing shit either. Y'all average too. Ain't got the nerve to get mad at a female that can get a couple of dollars and say, "Oh, I don't give a fuck about your money. Well, why you keep fussing about our fucking money if you don't give a damn about it?" Don't you know that as long as me and my wife been together, we've been together over 20 years. I think in 20 years, I probably made more money than my wife maybe once, twice in 20 years. Just off a job. I think I made more money than her about once or twice in 20 years at a job. And a few times she tried to throw her check up in my motherfucking face. You know what I told her? Spend the money. Damn it. Don't sit up here and talk about how much money you make and spend it. Damn it. Spend it. Because I'm going to spend mine. I got to spend mine on the house. I got to spend mine on the kids. I got to spend mine on you and me. Spend the money. I don't give a fuck about how much you're making and spend it. It's only been a few times. But guess what? She spend the money. She spend the money. But we ain't never had no real argument. I ain't never felt less of a man because my wife made more money than me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I get to do what I want to do. I get what I want. What did she get it for me? I get it for my motherfucking self. I'm not stressing. I ain't never felt like I was less than because my wife made more money than me. No, I'm still that nigga. Still do what the fuck I want to do. Give a fuck about your money? I'm still that dude. She'll tell you that. I ain't never gave a fuck about that shit. Cause I still me. You sit up here and cry and complain about a female making more money than you. Niggas, go get your money. If you feel some type of way because Shawty making more money, you will go make some more money then. And don't complain. Don't make excuses. Let's go do it. Go do it. You can't. It goes back to what I was saying. Average motherfuckers hating on average motherfuckers. Average people don't want to deal with average people. Everybody looking for the unicorn. Ain't nobody want to ride the regular horse, the donkey, the mule. No, you don't want the regular shit you see on the daily. No, you want the mythical creature. What you want, the Pegasus? You want the mythical creature. You want something that exists. You want that female that exists. You want that dude that exists to stoop down to your level. Not finna happen. Sorry for you. I don't see it happening. I don't see the chick that's a virgin that cook clean and submissive and gonna give you all her money and act dumb I don't see that motherfucker, that perfect prototype female stooping down to you average niggas level. Sorry to tell you that. I don't see her doing that shit. I don't think I could tell you to improve yourself. But you'll say, why should I have to improve myself? She's supposed to like me for who I am. Nigga, that's only part of it. Your personality is just part of it. There's other shit about you that you need to improve it. Or shut the fuck up. Latest science shit for y'all. Oh, I want a nigga that's over 6 feet, that made 6 figures, and got a 6-pack, and got 6 inches. Last time I checked, the nigga average dick size was 5. 5. The average amount of money a nigga make is 5 figures. The average weight of a nigga is about 190 to 200. The average height about 5'8", 5'9". What the fuck? What the hell? You gonna come across this nigga before you come across the 6-foot nigga with 6 figures and the 6-pack and 6 inches. You gonna come across the 5'8", 5-figure, 5-inch nigga before you come across the nigga you looking for. I'm just playing the laws of averages. We're being honest. I'm just playing the laws of averages. Now, let me break down scarcity in relationships. This is where most people make mistakes. They think more attention equals more attraction. Sometimes it does. Sometimes, yes, more attention means more attraction. It does. But over availability can lower perceived value. Excuse me. When someone knows they can have unlimited access to you, they may stop appreciating your presence. But when you have when you have boundaries, standards, in your own life, what becomes harder to replace? You become hard to replace, my bad. That doesn't mean playing games. It means don't abandon your purpose. Don't overtext for validation. Don't make someone your whole world. Protect your time and energy. Healthy scarcity is self-respect. Let me go over that list again. Don't abandon your purpose. So I hear motherfuckers tell dudes, stay on your purpose. Stay on your purpose. And what be so crazy is that when we tell females stay on their purpose, oh, we're wrong. Like it once upon a time that we like the fathers not in the home to raise their daughters correctly, to let these little girls know how to respect themselves as a woman growing up, because you do need both parents. I agree with that. You need a 2-parent household is the better option for kids. I do agree with that shit. So it's one thing for me to tell my son to stay on his purpose, but if I tell my daughter to stay on her purpose, I'm fucking up the game. I'm fucking up the game when I tell my daughter, man, she gotta do her club, she gotta do her sports, she gotta do her activities, she gotta do her homework, she gotta do everything else first before she give a little boy her attention. Take care of your business. Stay on your purpose. But I was told I'm one of the reasons that females are the problem they are now. Because I told them to go to school. I told mine to go get some money. I told mine to take care of her business. And for some strange reason, I made it hard for niggas to deal with her, but yet she's engaged with a little girl. And she's engaged to her little girl's father. And she been dealing with that nigga since she went in college. But I told her to stay on her purpose. And niggas were arguing with me, telling me that she couldn't go to school and deal with a nigga, but yeah, she graduated, engaged with a little girl, and stay at home. Stay at home mama with a college education. No complaints. Get what she want from her dude. She is a cornucopia of all the talking points you motherfuckers have. And so is my son. Both the positive and negative, the things that he's supposed to do and the things he can't do. Both of my kids are wrapped up in all the shit y'all talk about. And I sit back and say, where do I put them with y'all talking points? I don't know where to put them. Because they go against both talking points. They go against both sides. They do everything that the hot girls want a girl to do. They do everything a nigga want a nigga to do. And they do everything that the hot girls hate. And they do everything that niggas hate. Where do I put my kids? When all I did was tell them to take care of their motherfucking business. I ever told my kids from birth to where they are now is take care of your business and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And both of them are doing what the fuck they want to do. Interesting. And both of them in decent relationship. Now, my daughter relationship a little bit more healthier than my son relationship. I like her though. But they gone out. They went to Charlotte. They got on the bus this morning. They were gonna take a flight, but my son was like, "Why should I spend $400 on tickets when I could spend $200 on 2 bus tickets?" I said, "Hey, save me some money, I guess." He said, "I'm still gonna get there." You're right. So I done told both my kids stay on their purpose, and I done heard y'all tell both men and women stay on their purpose. Okay, but it's funny that when a man hear a female on her purpose, you mad. And when a female hear a man on his purpose, he's whatever. But you want both of them to be on their purpose. I get it. Trying to figure it out, but I get it. Don't over text for validation. Why y'all send paragraphs to get somebody to answer? Why you gotta do so? Why you gotta over text? Why you gotta you flooding their DMs, you're flooding their emails, you're flooding their texts, blue or green. Just texting, double texting, triple texting, quadruple texting before a motherfucker can even answer you. Soon as you send a text, they got 5 more texts coming right behind the one text you send. Why y'all doing that shit? What your mom had to tie a pork chop around your neck for the dog to play with you? Did your parents have to pay kids to come to your birthday party? Like what wrong? You didn't get enough attention when you were younger? Your mom put you in front of the TV all day. Maybe that's why y'all act the way y'all act, because y'all do is watch TV. Y'all complain about the iPad babies now. It's like we had TV. I know I watched a lot of TV when I was younger, but I went outside. I was outside playing football, baseball, basketball, running, swimming, playing catch a girl, get a girl, freeze tag, hide and go seek. I did. I went outside. I had fun outside. Y'all don't go outside. Y'all wasn't going outside, so maybe Are they talking about iPad babies? Maybe you motherfucking internet babies, you social media babies. Maybe that's why y'all feel the way y'all feel. I guess stuck in front of a computer all day, and then with the invention of iPhones, I guess. I guess. So again, why do y'all over text people? Why y'all send paragraphs? Because you need attention. You need somebody to validate you. You need somebody to love you. You need somebody to give a fuck about you. I get it. I get it. I try to get it, but I get it. I understand. I understand. Mm. Don't make someone your whole world. Oh, men are wanting to take care of women. Women are wanting to submit to men. Men are wanting to take care of women. Women are wanting to submit to men. You you want to make them your whole world. You're my everything. You're my first, my last, my everything. That's what y'all, yeah. You put like again, you putting these females and these niggas on pedestals and say, "Oh, I can't function without this dude. I can't function without this female, and that's why we crashing out, and that's why we got problems. Cause I want to take care of a woman, and I want to be up under this nigga." Da, 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 da. Why? Why? What the fuck you doing? Don't get it twisted. I love the shit out of man. I love the shit out of man. Mm, but I don't. She's not my whole world. I love her. Don't get it twisted. I love my wife, but she's not my whole world. She part of my world. She ain't my world. She part of it. She might have a good piece of it. She ain't everything though. She'll tell you that. And I'm sure I'm part of her world. I'm sure I hold a nice majority of her world. I'm sure of it. But I'm not her whole world. I got other shit I do. She got other shit she do. I'm sure of it. I know for a fact. Both of us had other shit to do besides being each other face all day, every day. Besides being on the phone with each other all day, every day. We do other shit. So why are y'all trying to make a unicorn female and a unicorn nigga your whole world? Why? 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 Protect your time and energy. And then y'all waste time and energy talking about bullshit. Bullshit. Time you ain't finna get back and energy you just wasted. Dealing with bullshit. Talking about bullshit. Trying to convince a motherfucker that the way of the world is now is bullshit. Oh, the women are terrible. The men are terrible. There's always been terrible men and terrible women. Always been around. Since the dawn of time, there's always been women that been with the shit. Always been niggas that been with the shit. They ain't just pop up now. They always been here. And you wasting a whole lot of time and a whole lot of energy talking about they motherfucking there. They exist. There. They exist. They exist. Now what? Either you gonna fuck with them or you gonna get away from them. What you gonna do? They exist. But again, we're talking about scarcity in relationships. We're talking about scarcity in relationships. And see, you want every female to like you. You want every nigga to like you. But if everybody like you, are you really that nigga? You got Everybody, you are available to everybody. You have no you have no exceptions. Everybody can get a piece of you. Everybody can get a piece of you. So when it comes down to the unicorns, it's on access to people that qualify. They don't qualify for everybody. If you an average dude, you may nine times out of 10, you're not gonna qualify for the unicorn. Sorry to tell you. If you the average chick, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna qualify for the unicorn. Sorry to tell you. That's why I guess a lot of you female crashing out about the Meg and Clay situation because you think you're Meg. You think you're a hot girl. And Meg, the hot girl, went and got a unicorn. And the unicorn ran away from her motherfucking ass and she crashing out. Just like a lot of you females get hold of this nigga at your school, at your job that every female want in some shape, form, or fashion, and you get a chance to get with them for a little bit of time. And you couldn't seal the deal, the motherfucker done did whatever they're gonna do, and you ain't with them no more, and you're crashing out. They gave you access. Whatever happened, happened. Went your separate ways. End of discussion. End of discussion. Same with an average dude. If you get a chance to get with a unicorn, all right, cool. But if the unicorn run away, what happened? And in both situations, you want to tell me it's the unicorn fault. Make that make sense. An average motherfucker catch the unicorn. The unicorn run away. The average motherfucker get the crying. Talking about it's the unicorn fault. How? Why? You caught the unicorn. And you fucked up the unicorn. Damn it. Oh. You caught a unicorn. You had fun with the unicorn. Bro, see what's up, baby. You had fun with the unicorn. The unicorn decided to dip because it is a rare animal, mythical creature. And it was fun while it lasted. And then you crying and saying it's the unicorn fault for being a unicorn. The unicorn is at fault for being rare. Because you had it for a hot minute and it ran away. And it's hard to catch it again. It's hard to catch another one. So it's like, well, if it was just more unicorns, we would have this problem. But then if we had more unicorns, then you got horses. If we had more unicorns, then you have a plethora of horses. You got plenty of horses. Plenty of horses. You can ride the motherfuckers using the pool, wagon steel and shit like that. You got plenty of horses. You ain't got no unicorns. You get hold of a unicorn stay with you for a little bit, run away. Then you say, well, if more of these horses would be unicorns, then we wouldn't have this problem. They horses. They good for something, but because they're not unicorns, you mad at the horses for not being unicorns. Try to understand, you motherfuckers. Y'all make it hard though. I try to understand, but y'all be making it hard for a nigga like me. I don't like using my brain to be trying to, fix dumb problems. Even though I will. I got a high enough IQ to understand, and I'm breaking this shit down. I'm reading what's on this motherfucking phone first. Then I'm gonna give you reality. There's plenty of horses that y'all don't want to ride. You want a unicorn. Get the unicorn. Ride that motherfucker till you can't ride no more. The unicorn run off somewhere because they said, bro, you done broke my motherfucking back. Then you get mad at the horse for not being unicorns. and crying to whoever you crying to the unicorn God, say, please send me another unicorn. Please turn some of these horses into unicorns so I can have my choice of unicorns. That's all that shit is. And this is relationships. I ain't even finished reading this dumbass shit. This is just relationships. Y'all looking for unicorns and can't get them, and then get mad at the people that you around every motherfucking day. But again, scarcity creates obsession. Lack of unicorns means you're crazy about a unicorn, but if it was a plethora of unicorns, you'd be looking for a horse. There's plethora of average women. You're looking for a unicorn in a woman, but if all the women move that way, you'll get bored. There's a plethora of men out there, ladies. You get bored because they ain't you bored with them. But if all the men was what you wanted, you get bored with them. I'm just telling you what I know. Supply and demand. This is attraction economics. And y'all like, share, and subscribe. This is attraction economics. I'm just telling you what I know. We had a lot of unicorns. You'd be looking for a horse. Unicorns wouldn't be special. You'd be looking for a horse. Your horse. I said horse. You'll be looking for a horse because it'd be everybody have a unicorn. You motherfuckers still won't be happy. And that's just relationships. That's just relationships. Scarcity in business. Get off the relationships. Let's get off men and women. Let's get off the genders. Let's get off marriage and dating and cash fast. Let's get off there. Let's get into business. Businesses use scarcity constantly. Wonder why. Examples. Limited time offers. No, y'all done heard this shit plenty times. Limited time offers. Okay, yeah. Exclusive memberships. VIP access. Low inventory alerts. Why? Remember what I just said. Businesses use scarcity constantly. VIP access, exclusive memberships, limited time offers, low inventory alerts. Why? Because scarcity forces decisions. Without urgency, people delay forever. But with a deadline, action increases. The lesson. If you offer value, package it in a way that feels premium, clear, and limited, attention follows exclusivity. This is business. And truth be told, we got this going on for a limited time. A limited time. I'm McDonald's. I go to McDonald's for nuggets. I like McDonald's nuggets. That's on, like, when I go to McDonald's, that's all I want. Nuggets. Give me the nuggets. I don't want nothing else. Nothing. I want chicken nuggets, 10p, 20p nuggets. And every so often they'll put them on sale. You can get a 2 for 4, 2 for 5, 2 10p nuggets for $5. That's 20 nuggets for $5. I bet. And they'll wrap it up as like, with the filet of fish and what else? McDouble or whatever. They have it on sale 2 for 5. Big Mac probably 2 for 5. For limited time though. Because after this limited time offer, you still get the nuggets. We just gonna raise the price. Now, if you know business, it don't cost that much to make no fucking nuggets. So what did I get? A 20p for $5 or a 20p for what? I think it's $7.99, $8, $3 difference. Either way it go, McDonald's still making a profit because it don't take that much to make no fucking nuggets. So whatever it is, it's they try to make it seem like, You want these nuggets, come get these motherfuckers for $5. Cause next week they're gonna be $8. If I still want the nuggets, I'll pay the $3 extra. You ain't fooling me talking about for a limited time. Nah, nigga, if I want the nuggets, I'm gonna pay for the nuggets whether they 5 or 8. I'm still gonna pay for the nuggets. But because some people feel like they cashing the deal, because you like, oh, I'm not paying $8 for no 20-piece nuggets. But when they get them for 5, I'll go and run up in there. They still making a profit whether it's 8 or 5. Because it don't cost them that much to make them. The upcharge is ridiculous. But you fool that you think you saving money because you bought them for 5. They still making $1. They still making some money. You just think you getting over because it's a limited time. Exclusive memberships. You know, if you pay so much money, you can get exclusive. You can look into some behind the scenes shit on my YouTube page and this, that, and the third. You can get a peek into my world if you get one of these memberships. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why do I need to see everything you do? Don't you got IG? Don't you got a Facebook or some shit like that? I can go on that motherfucker, and look and see what the fuck you got going on. Why I gotta pay some money to look at your behind the scenes shit on YouTube when I just go to your Instagram? Well, you ain't gonna see everything on. Yes, I am. I pretty much know. I pretty much gonna see what the fuck you gonna show me. I gotta pay you some more money to see some shit that I'm already seeing anyway. What's exclusive about that? What's exclusive about that? If you spend so much money, you get a discount. You spend so much money, come on now. VIP access. Oh, you pay so much money. You can pay $20 to get in the club, but if you want VIP access, pay 80. I'm still in the club. Would you give me a little section with what enough for me and about 8 up 9 motherfuckers, 10 people in this section? What you gonna give me? A couple of bottles, some sparkles? What you gonna give me? You gonna give me my own concierge while I'm in the club? What are you giving me for this extra money for this VIP access? Can I go backstage? Can I do? I'm still in the club. Like, what am I paying for? What am I paying for? Just give me the extra money. You ain't gotta wait in line if you pay the extra. I'm still going in the club. I'm still going in the club. Oh, my favorite. Oh, we only got so many of this shoe. Act now. They going fast. There's only so many in stock. Okay. If I don't get them, I don't get them. And what, I'm gonna wait for the reseller to buy up the majority of the inventory, then try to bust me and my son head later on down the line. Oh, you could have got these on for 200, now they 6. You can keep them. I don't want them that bad. But they exclusive. Yeah, I know. I don't want them that bad. I don't want them that bad. See, again, scarcity forces decision. All this shit I just said, it gives you a chance to make a decision whether you gonna pay this price for this shit or not. Because you gotta hurry up and make a decision. You can get it now or it's gonna be gone later. That's what all that shit is. That's all that shit is. You gotta hurry up and buy. You gotta hurry up and make a motherfucker decision. So, but for you, if you offer something and a pretty bow, you feel what I'm saying? And say it's the premium service, motherfuckers will pay for it. And a lot of the shit that's being offered in business ain't premium, ain't special. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't really got that much value. It got value to somebody that needed for validation. It got value for somebody that need validation, that need attention. That's why you willing to overpay for shit because you gotta have it, but it don't mean shit. It's only exclusive to a motherfucker that feel like I ain't gonna never get it again. That's why I don't be understanding why a motherfucker line up for a pair of Jordan they just got 2 years ago and still wearing them. But you gotta get the newest edition of them because something different to the design, some change. Like I don't pay that much attention to the motherfucker to know what the difference is. But somehow, some way, you still run up at the Nike store on a Saturday to get a drop for a shoe you just got 2 years ago, and it ain't even exclusive. So why you still spending your money? Because when you go home with them shoes, it's a nigga or a female that's somewhere around you that couldn't get them, and you're gonna show it off for them motherfuckers. Now, if they gave a fuck about them newest J's, and you went and got them, they didn't get them. What makes you think they want to take them from you? If they want them just as bad as you want them, because they are exclusive, and you got a pair and I don't, but I want them too. And you flexing with them jumps. What makes you think I won't run up on you and take them jumps off your feet? Now, if I don't want them, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't give a fuck. I wanted them, didn't get them, don't care. I get another pair. But if you got them and I want them, what's to stop me from taking them if I feel like they exclusive? Nothing. Scarcity creates obsession. Scarcity creates obsession. And a lot of this shit be bullshit. It's just like I'm just gonna bird feed them. I ain't gonna throw out the whole inventory. I ain't gonna, I can give them this shit regular price, but I just need, motherfucker to hurry up and buy. That's it. Oh, I got all these cars on the lot. I'm gonna give them a deal so I can get rid of these motherfuckers on the lot so I can bring in a new inventory and do this shit all over again. Come on now. But somehow, some way, you think y'all catching deals. Gotcha. Scarcity and social status. Yeah, I like this one. The most respected people are rarely the loudest. Interesting. They don't need constant attention. Very interesting. Scratch my beard on that one. They speak with intention. They move with purpose. They're selective with access. That creates presence. People assume value when someone doesn't need to prove. Scarcity, in this sense, is discipline. Somebody text me. Not everyone gets your energy. Social status, social media. Again, we have a lot of average available people in social media. I say this over and over again, just speaking on myself, is that I'm content with my audience. I love my audience. I love the people that come through. And whether they comment or not, whether they like or not, I appreciate y'all taking time out of y'all day just to listen to me talk shit. I do. I do. I'm going over a little bit today for the simple fact that the last live I did, had technical difficulties. But once I get through, it is what it is. I don't do panels. I don't open up. I might go to somebody panel. There's only so many people panels I go to. I don't open up panels. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have to post all day, every day on every platform. I do what I do. See, it's the motherfucker that gotta post all day, every day. Be on this motherfucker all day, every day. Looking for something. And then to act like they the expert on whatever the fuck they're talking about. Like everybody, like what is cartoons, anime to zebras? You're not the only motherfucker that talk about this shit. I'm not the only motherfucker that talk about shit I talk about. Nor do I have a point to prove. See, that's the difference. It's like I'm not the only person on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on X. I'm not the only person that talk about this shit. A lot of you motherfuckers talk about this shit. So if everybody talking about certain shit, what makes you exclusive? We all talking about the same shit, regardless of what the fuck it is. We're all doing the same shit. What makes you exclusive, Shawty, when all y'all shaking y'all ass on Instagram? What makes you better than the other one? What makes you better than the other one? What makes you niggas better than the other nigga when all y'all selling the same dope? I'm trying to understand shit. What makes you so much better? What makes you so much exclusive? So much more exclusive than the others when all y'all doing the same shit. Remind you, I say a lot of time, motherfuckers not special. Motherfuckers not special. You got limited access to what the fuck I do. That don't mean I'm better than you. You just get limited access. When I say I do this shit 1 hour, 2 hours a day, yeah, I do this 1, 2 hours a day. Now I might hop on somebody else panel later on in the day if they talking about something I want to talk about. But if they ain't talking about shit I don't want to talk about, you ain't gonna see me no more for the day. You ain't gonna hear from me no more that day. You'll see me the next day. I do an hour or two and repeat my process. But when you want to be on this motherfucker all day, every day, talking about the same shit all day, every day, when do you become special? When do you become one of a kind? When do you become a unicorn? When you're doing the same shit all day, every day, and everybody else doing it too. When do you become a unicorn? It's hard to become a unicorn. Mm. So, mm. So yeah. Do I consider myself valuable? Yeah, because I ain't gotta prove I ain't gotta prove shit. I don't need what y'all need. I don't need constant attention. At one point in time, I did. Like I said, when I was young, I had self deletion on my brain because I felt like I wasn't getting enough attention, and not from females, it from my own folks. I felt like they ain't love me. We all, I think a lot of kids go through that shit. That they go through that little phase where they feel like nobody in the world loves them, and they just start lashing out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I admit this. That was, some of the reason why I was doing some of the shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I did. That was one of the reasons I was doing lashing out and shoplifting and fighting and shit like that. Cause I feel like shit. When I do good, you don't pay me no motherfucker attention. So when I do dumb shit, I get attention. So yeah. And that's what 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So so I think a lot of us go through this shit. It's like we need some validation in our lives. So it is what it is. So here's the warning. Here's the warning. Scarcity can be powerful, but used the wrong way, it becomes manipulation. Oh, that's one of y'all favorite words in these spaces. Manipulation. Ghosting people, withholding communication, creating fake demand, or pretending to be busy. That eventually destroys trust. Real scarcity comes from substance. You're valuable because your time is valuable, because your standards are real, because your life is full, not because you're performing. See, a lot of y'all, and I'm a manipulator. I've been called a manipulator, but again, I wasn't ghosting people on purpose. Cause I'll be the first motherfucker to tell you if I don't want to talk to your ass, I ain't gonna call you. That's the reality. If I don't, it's not me. Oh, I'm ghosting you. I'm like, nigga, we ain't got nothing to talk about. You can feel how you want to feel. I seen your phone calls. I seen your texts. I don't want to talk. I'm busy. Or I don't want to talk to you. I do have that right not to call your motherfucking ass. I do have the right not to respond to your motherfucking ass. But more times than not, I'm doing something. I'm doing something else. So I ain't got time to call you. I ain't got time to text back. I might call you the next day. I might text back the next day, a little bit later, whatever the case may be. But just because I don't pick up the phone when you first call don't mean I ain't fucking with you. It might mean I'm busy. Or I just don't want to talk. You might not did nothing to me. I just don't want to pick up the phone. Oh man, you want to pick up the phone, bro? Like nigga, I got a whole wife that lay in my bed at night, bro. You called it the wrong motherfucking time. I might be doing some grown folk shit, bro. You think I'm gonna stop doing that shit to talk to your dumb ass? No, I'll call you later. Or if you said something I didn't like, and you pushing my boundaries and testing my pimping, bro. The best thing for me to do now is not talk to your ass, cause I will have a relapse and become looking for your ass. In all honesty. So it's best for me to just talk to your motherfucking ass. Let me calm down. What else? Withholding communication. Same thing. If I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. If I don't want to communicate, if I don't want to talk or listen, I don't have to. I got some other shit going on, or I just don't want to hear your ass talking. Cause I hear you got a lot of bullshit. That's why I can sit up here and when I be listening to motherfuckers, I'm like, bro, I don't gotta listen to this shit. I change channel. I ain't gotta like this shit. I get the dislike button. I ain't gotta subscribe to this shit. I can unsubscribe. I ain't gotta deal with this shit. I ain't gotta give them no time or no energy for this motherfucker. No, I ain't gotta do it. If I want to, I do it. If I don't want to, I don't want to. In discussion. In discussion. I don't need to answer it. I just like shit. You be wanting to know why you won't subscribe to my shit. I don't want to subscribe. Big whoop. Why you ain't hit the like button? I don't like the shit. Why you ain't send no motherfucking money? I don't want to send no money. Problem? Problem. I'm just saying, is it a problem? Mm, mm, mm. Creating fake demand. Hey, if you want to gas motherfucker up and say, I'm the only spot that you're gonna get this from. I'm the realest motherfucker. Like, bruh, I know I'm one of the realest motherfuckers talking. Cause I ain't looking for shit. I don't have no real, like, money is not my motivation. Money ain't my motivation on this shit. I'm not gonna say, oh, come over here, come holler at Big Dog, come over to the trash and economics if you want all the real shit. Like, bro, I just know I speak real shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go hooping and hollering. I'm not gonna make all these beautiful thumbnails and shit like that just so you can come over here and listen to a nigga talk for an hour or two. No. I'm not finna make it seem like you can't get this information. I tell you, man, you can get this information anywhere. All you gotta do is go find it. It ain't that hard. I'm not finna act like, act now or you ain't gonna never get it. Nigga, you gonna always get it. You feel what I'm saying? And pretending to be busy, bruh. If I'm busy, I'm busy. If I want to sit back and get high and play my PlayStation, I'm gonna get high and play my PlayStation. And y'all say that destroys trust. No, I'm busy. I got a whole life. When I wake up, when I go to sleep, I do my social media. I talk to my motherfucking kids. I deal with my grandson. I hate I can't deal with my granddaughter because she in Charlotte. I talk to my wife. I talk to my in-laws. I talk to my partners. I also want to watch TV. I want to play my PlayStation. I want to roll blunts and smoke pre-rolls. I want to get it in with my wife. I want to go to restaurants and movies. And I want to take naps. And I got other ways to try to make $1 than to be up on this motherfucker all day. So if you can't get hold of me, that's why. I got other shit going on. Got other shit going on. This ain't me making up shit because I want to seem like I'm special. I'm rare. No, I got other shit going on. My life is busy. My life busy. I still got shit going on. I ain't at odds with my wife. My kids still love me. I still got family that fuck with me. It still got friends that call me. My life ain't attached to this motherfucking microphone and this keyboard. I'm busy. I got other shit to do. That's why when mother be talking about, man, I be trying to be inside some pussy for hours. Like, nigga, once I get through fucking, man, I got other shit to do. Like, I ain't trying to be up in this motherfucker all night to prove what? To prove a point to who? Me or to her? No, I'm a bust a nut. Whether it be 3 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. Bust a nut. And then when I bust a nut and clean myself off, either I'm gonna take my ass to sleep or I'm gonna get up and go roll a blunt, play the game, make me something to eat, go outside. I'm gonna do other shit. Then lay in the bed and be in the wet spot. I ain't no, well, no. No, 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 no. I got other shit to do. I got other shit to do. It is what it is. Y'all be pretending to have shit to do. But how can you be, how can you say you so motherfucking busy, but every time I look up, I see you all day on panels. I ain't shit for me to turn on my phone or turn on my TV or turn on my computer on YouTube and just watch. Be in the cloud, just watch it. I see the same motherfuckers on everybody panels all day. I'm like, bro, you ain't got shit else to do with your life, dude. You ain't got nothing else to do with your life, and you want to act like you special. Gotcha. In closing, scarcity creates obsession because people value what feels rare. So stop trying to be available to everybody. Build a life people respect. Protect your energy. Man, it's too early for y'all to be running up and down my motherfucking street, man. God damn it. Protect your energy. Increase your standards. And let your presence become valuable. So, if you were rocking with your boy today, go on subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? And also, you want to donate, donate. $sign Big Dog Barker 2132. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get up out of here. Have you ever seen scarcity create obsession in real life? Have you ever seen scarcity create obsession in real life. And with that being said, I went over, but y'all be all right. I'm gonna get up with y'all good people later, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I get up with y'all. I'll let y'all.
Remember when the goal was to be seen, now the goal's to be straight. Different math when the kids need structure and your name got weight. I don't chase the room no more, I measure exits. Who panics when I leave? Who adjust their sentence? Used to think loud men alive more. I know calm means clear if you still explain your value. You late in your career, I watch money fix problems and multiply flaws. Watch ego kill deals before lawyers got involved. I don't blame age, I credit reps. You sharpen the blade, I don't need pressure to move me. I move because I'm aligned. Every loss, y'all placement, every win exposed intent. Some folks still celebrating checks, I'm RD in environments. I stopped arguing timelines, started reading behavior. If they comfortable disrespecting you, that's on your position and play. I don't need revenge, I need distance. Let life handle the rest. Silence louder than threats when your presence was the test. I built slow so it lasts, skip hype so it's mine. Legacy ain't built in moments, it's built in the margins of time. So when the music fade out and it's just you in the mirror, ask if your life reflects discipline or just the ambition without structure. I'm done talking. Let the results finish the sentence.